What is up, guys? Adrian here from Launch TV. Welcome back to the channel. Today we are back at Universal Orlando Resort, Universal Studios, Florida, to give you guys an update on everything that is new here at the park. And I haven't been here in about a month, so... And well, it's still Mardi Gras here at Universal. We have the Cursed Coconut Club that is still opening. Some offerings that are also here that aren't just Mardi Gras. Like we just said, Mardi Gras is going on. Some more offerings. And of course, don't forget about the Great Movie Escape that is also open upstairs. But before we get into there, I just want to say thank you to you guys for checking this video out and being loyal subscribers to the channel. And if you're not already subscribed to the channel, do me a huge favor. Go ahead and do that right now. That's right, right now. Thank you so much. And if you didn't do it anyway, thank you anyway for watching the video. But right now we're going to go into the park, so join me on this fun day. Let's go. And if this line looks long and congested to you, it might actually be, but don't be too alarmed. Looks like they're going to be redoing both sides of the turnstile, similar to what they did at Islands of Adventure. So it's going to look really nice and spacious. They got rid of the roofing that was here. Of course, that one's there, for example. So that's gone. I wonder what this is going to look like when it's done. Who knows? But they're working on it all the way down here. So let's get scanned into the park and see what else is going on. Here, where the former concession stand was, it is all walled off. Like 100% walled off. Can't get in here, can't get around here, nothing. Crazy. They also took down the sign that was up here for the Betty Boop store. And they took down some of the theming, so who's to say this doesn't turn into a VillainCon store or a Minions themed store or an Illumination themed store, with everything being turned over to Illumination Avenue when VillainCon opens. So who knows? They've also added some purple accents here to the VillainCon entrance marquee, and I gotta say that purple looks really nice. It's a nice fitting touch to this attraction. And also, while still on the theme of VillainCon, I still think they're going to put the giant VillainCon logo right here. It just makes the most sense, because I don't think they're gonna put it on top of that front marquee. I think that's just going to be that purple and silver, but putting the VillainCon logo here would just make so much sense. Now, continuing on the Minions trend here, over here we have more stuff for the Minions Cafe. And now the framework is starting to go up, and it's not just this blue tarp anymore. You can actually see some of the metal barring right there. Now this is what we can see from this side. I'm going to go over there in front of the Music Plaza stage so you guys can see a front view, and then I will go in front of the NBC building so you guys can see a view from that side as well. And here you go. I'm now standing in front of the Music Plaza stage so you guys can get a view of this. And I gotta say, this looks a lot bigger than what Monsters Cafe looked like. It's going to be something more of on a grand scale. So I can't wait to see what this actually looks like when it's finished. But now, from this side, we're going to move over there to the NBC side so you guys can get a better view entirely. And if you actually listen close enough, you can actually hear them working on this right now as I'm speaking. But there you go. I don't know if you guys can hear that. So I hear it, but I don't know if you guys can. And now here from the NBC building, here's another view of the former Monsters Cafe, soon to be Minions Cafe. Now, out here you can see they haven't done any facade work yet, but very soon we should start seeing this take shape. So very excited to see. Can't wait to see what this turns out looking like and what this new restaurant's going to give us as food offerings very soon. Now, if we keep coming down this way to New York, we can see right over here some of the facade that they have out here is being worked on, which is pretty cool because I feel like that hasn't been worked on in so long, and it was starting to deteriorate in color. So it's really nice to finally see them working on the little things at Universal, not so much just getting something brand new, but the little details also need some love. I decided to take a closer look at it so you guys can look closer. You can see that it's completely walled down. They did something similar over here where they're slowly fixing it up. Oh, hello, Rocket. But you can see the bottom half is completely empty, nothing there, but the top half looks nice. So little by little, they're just working on this facade work. Can't wait to see what it's going to look like. And it looks like they're going to be doing something similar back here at the New York Library, because as you can see, they have little lines there separating the different sections that they're going to redo. So very soon this whole section is just going to pop again. So right when you walk in through the front entrance all the way down there, this will be the very first thing that you notice, or if not, one of the things that you will notice right away when you're here. And now while we're still in New York, you see that the two concession stands that were out here are still not here. I think they're just slowly redoing them so that they can all have a brand new look. The old ones that were out here were old and looked withered. So it's gonna be nice to have that new up-looking, up-face look for everything in the park, not so much just the attractions like I was saying earlier. So this is a very good step in the right direction for Universal. And now, as I'm walking around the park, I've thought of something that I want to ask you. what is the first thing that you do when you get to Universal? Like, you get in the park, what's the first attraction you go to? What's the first show you go to? What's the first snack cart you go to? Let me know down below. I want to know what's the very first thing you do when you get to the parks. I'm just curious. I want to know. Let me know. And going off of favorite things to do in the park, one of my favorite things to do is when it's empty, just enjoy the atmosphere. It's so peaceful here. Like, there's not that many people. I can just look around, enjoy everything. This is what I like to see in the park. I love the off season. I also love when it's busy, but I love the off season for the fact that there's really not much like other people around you, so you can really just do whatever you want and relax. For example, here's a look at the screen of like the wait times for some attractions, with the longest right now being Rocket at 45. There really isn't that many people in the park. Men in Black's down, that kind of sucks, but it's okay. Everything else is a very short wait, which honestly is a blessing. Like, come to the parks during the off season, trust me, you'll have a really good time, and there isn't that many people here, so you can really just breathe, relax, and have so much fun. Now over here by the Men in Black gift shop, we can see that there's more walls around because they've slowly been working on the groundwork here. The floor is getting reworked around the entire park. They're getting ready for 2025. I feel like that's the main objective here. But altogether, really cool to see that the groundwork's getting worked on. So, pretty cool. And speaking of groundwork being worked on, the entrance to the Simpsons ride is still completely walled off because they're slowly but surely working on the flooring around here. So it's positioned from going in that way to going in that way. Now we're going in that way, but like I said, they're slowly getting ready for when massive tourism is going to come in very soon, with all the other information coming, all the new parks, well, the new park, and a whole lot more that's on the horizon. But yeah, the entrance is right here. This is where the meet and greet was for the longest for some of the Simpsons characters. And right back here, if you guys didn't watch my Horror Nights speculation map video, right here is where one of the rumored entrances is going to be for one of the houses. So, pretty cool. I'm not sure if that's actually going to happen or not, but nice to know. And then on the topic of Horror Nights, when are we going to get our announcement? When are we going to find out what the dates are going to be? What's going to be the next house announced? So many question marks in the air. But hopefully very soon we find out. And we're not waiting for too long. I have a feeling that sometime now, maybe before the end of March, right before Mardi Gras ends, we'll get our next announcement. And while on the topic of things that were waiting to be announced, we have Kid Zone. Well, the Kid Zone potential replacement that is seeming more and more to be DreamWorks. Now, not sure exactly what it's going to be, but we do know things are being demolished as we speak. So, while I'm talking about it, well, as I'm talking about it, let's go take a look at it. Let's go see what the current state of the former Kid Zone is. The flags are still standing for Kid Zone, so I guess that's a positive. And now we're gonna come over here where, since the last time I've been here, they've added some Pardon Our Dust signs and something that's bringing dust to my eyes. The Kid Zone sign is completely gone. No more Woody, nothing at all. Really sad. And from what I've heard, the only thing that you can see from Kid Zone right now is just the former Woody Woodpecker Nut House coaster, which I'm pretty sure as soon as I turn the corner here, we should be able to see a lot better. Maybe? Yes. So it's right there, right next to the tree. I don't know if you guys see it, but there's the lift hill for Woody Woodpecker. Still there. I miss you so much. It was fun to go on you the last day and ride you my entire life, but I know you will bring joy to a new group of children and a new group of people, a new generation in general, when the new attraction opens with that overlay. But maybe he's gonna take it, he's not. But like I said, with all the DreamWorks that's being advertised here, all signs lead to DreamWorks possibly replacing this in a giant DreamWorks destination, similar to what we see over in Frisco, what they're doing with that smaller theme park that's going to open over there. And of course, we can't forget that Kid Zone Pizza Company is still here, and there's still a Woody Woodpecker statue right there, reminiscing on his roller coaster. So for now, we still have this. But who's to say that this just doesn't change right over as soon as they announce whatever is replacing Kid Zone altogether, and they just retheme it to whatever's here, like DreamWorks Pizza Company. Who knows? But as of right now, we still have this. we still have this and we still have that. So Remnants of Kid Zone will be around for just a little bit. Now, after walking away from Kid Zone, I think it's time to go back into the tribute store since we haven't been in there in a really long time. See if there's anything new and just take a look around because I haven't been to the park since the second day of Mardi Gras. So let's go to the tribute store, take a look around and see what we like. And it still feels weird to me walking to Hollywood to go into the tribute store. I'm so used to walking into New York and just going straight to there. But now we got to Hollywood just to walk into the tribute store. So weird, but let's go in. Now, I'm not sure if I mentioned this last time I came in here, but all of the countries that are represented at Mardi Gras are also featured right here in the tribute store in that very first room, along with the brass band in the ambassador room. And now, don't get fooled. That piano does not work, but the one at the end does. I love all the little details in this room, whether it's the Easter eggs, like the things from the houses up there, the bead tree, this that our friend Eddie from Edutainment pointed out that it's literally just Squirrel Avenue, but in French. Pretty clever. And this just feels like a Horror Nights facade altogether. It's so cool. It's something that I love to see in a tribute store. Now this room makes me think of tribute store. The other one, the first one, not so much. But now we're going into the final room, which is my favorite room for one reason in particular. And well, hopefully it still works, and I'm not just saying words for no reason, but the piano. That still works. Also, they've added more. Oh, look, it's Matt from Theme Park Bar. That's so cool. These were just on that countertop for a long time, and now it looks like they're just around the entire store. That's cool to see. Let me know below if you guys see anyone that you recognize here on the countertop, because they've added so many people since the last time that I was here. Like, a lot of people have been added. Pretty cool. And I can still say that I'm not 100% certain if I love the location of the tribute store right now. It could be the rooms, it could just be the setup. I don't know. I guess I was just used to how it was prior when it was over in New York. But right now, maybe it has to grow on me a little bit. Maybe it needs to marinate. But right now, I don't feel it. I just don't. But hopefully it improves on the idea, and it's just the first step. Because remember, the first tribute store back in 2015 was not a winner whatsoever. It was just a bunch of props thrown up on the wall. So I can see this potentially becoming better with time. And now before we head out, I don't know how well you can see it, but over here they added some lights and some VillainCon banners and some purple and silver as well. Well, purple and gray out here to the exterior queue of VillainCon. So pretty awesome. We know this attraction is coming in the next couple of months, so we can't wait to see it. Hello, workers. Hello. Goodbye. Now we move into the store and we see that there's a new popcorn bucket. And I gotta say, this is adorable. It's Bob with a selfie stick. Oh, that is so cute. You can actually, hold on, see him in the, like, taking a selfie. That's so cute. I love that. But yeah, this bucket is $29 plus tax, and your first fill's free. So pretty awesome. All right, guys, I'm now making my way out of Universal. I had a good day today. Not too much. We didn't do any rides. Kind of just took a lap of the park to give you an update on everything that's been going down here since we've been gone. I'm going on vacation starting this weekend, so if you want to leave me some love down below while I'm gone, go ahead and do so. With all of that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. Comment down below what you would like to see next. Subscribe if you guys already haven't done so. And stay excellent, my dudes. Peace.